So I thought I'd just share with you exactly how you can work less and do more. There's a number of ways which are very beneficial for you to actually do this, and I've been refining my processes over a few years of different ways you can do this. But this is what I do, and it works very, very well, and it allows me to spend the rest of my time doing what I want to do, and improving my mind and body external from work, which actually allows me to really focus and be more efficient with what I'm doing in my work, and therefore improving my business in a shorter amount of time. So you can do so much more in 4 hours than you can do in 8 hours. And it sounds ridiculous, but it's very, very true, because a lot of the time when people have an 8 hour time window, they just fill it with doing bits and bobs. So a 9 to 5 job, you're filling it with doing stuff that just is completely, I'm going to check emails every 10 minutes. I'm going to look at my phone. I'm going to look at this. And life's full of distractions. And this is a really, really big problem. So what you do is you remove all of the distractions and you give yourself a specific list of what you're going to do within that time window. And it becomes really, really, really focused. So like Parkinson's law is a great example of exactly why this works. So if you give yourself 10 hours to clean your house at home, you're going to take 10 hours. If you give yourself 8 hours, you're going to take 8 hours. If you give yourself 2 hours, you're still going to do it in 2 hours. So it's about having the right amount of time for the right job. And then within that, knowing you've got to get it done consciously, you will get it done. So it's not procrastinating, not wasting time, and being completely efficient in what you're doing. And then you apply the 80-20 rule, which is also called the Pareto's law. So you have Parkinson's law and you have Pareto's law. 80% of your results come from 20% of what you actually do. So what you want to do is look at your whole day, look at your whole week, and decide where all the results come from your business, and then only do those 20% of things that give you 80% of the results, and double down and focus on those exact things, and you will achieve a lot more in a lot less time. So find the time of day when you are most efficient and are in your flow state. So when are you the best at working? When are you feeling the best on your computer and you're typing and you're flowing and time's flying by? This is your flow state. This is when you operate at your best. And this is the time that you want to be working whatever you're doing, because everything will be so much more efficient and beneficial, because your work will be a lot better. So write down exactly what you want to achieve for the whole week. So just have a whole list, what you want to achieve for the whole week. And then what you'll find is when we start filling in this weekly chart is that you actually have a lot more time than you think. So once you've got exactly what you want to do for the week, then we'll start breaking it down into days. So we'll break it down into days like this. Now this is an example of my focused work block. I'll show you what I do on my whole daily in a minute. But if you do this for your whole week, so start filling it in the gaps of how you want to do it. And then you actually start realizing that you've got a lot more time than you think. So don't go, I'm going to spend 4 hours checking my emails, because that's not realistic. Go, I'm going to do 20 minutes checking my emails and replying to things that are necessary, because a lot of the things that people do are just not necessary in their business. Focus on the high leverage tasks that are going to move the needle forward, going to improve your business directly. Focus on those. So I split my day out into 30 minutes recording content. It might be a video like this, it might be a couple of shorts, it might be a YouTube video. Then I do 120 minutes of full focused, high leverage work. So that is directly things that are going to get me the highest results. So it might be creating a new funnel, it might be doing a new email sequence, it might be creating more marketing methods, which is going to get me more clients, therefore more results, more revenue, etc. So you want to have a list of high leverage tasks and low leverage tasks, and know what you're going to be focusing on in that day. And as you start to fill out this weekly chart, you'll start to realize that you can do a lot more with your time than you were before. And it's about practice. Each week you'll get better and better and better and better, become more efficient. You'll be doing more work. You're getting more results. So just stay patient with it. But this really is hugely beneficial to what you're doing. So once you've got your exactly what you want to do for the week, once you've filled that out, always plan the outline for each block of each day the day before. So for example, if you've got on your Monday, you're recording content, you've got high leverage calls, you're going to do some Twitter. So the 30 minutes of content, what you're going to do, it's going to be financial management. That's what I'm going to record that on. My 120 minutes of high leverage work is going to be what is going to move the business forward the most, and exactly what is that. Don't do too many things at once. Just have one or two things within that you can do. You can always add more, but don't overwhelm yourself with having 4 or 5 things on that list. Have 2 and nail those. Really go in and nail those. And then who you're going to be speaking to on the 60-minute call. Is it going to be a client? Are you networking? Are you talking to a friend? Blah, blah, blah. Well, you won't talk to a friend because it's high leverage tasks, so none of that. 30 minutes Twitter, it's going to be engagement and replies for me. So this is exactly what I do. It's very, 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 very good, and it's a very good strategy of how to work less and do more. And you really don't need to work more than this a day, especially in a lot of online businesses and even in normal businesses. If you're efficient and your systems and processes are very good, you don't need to work more than this. You can do 8 hours of work in 4 hours. And I hear some people, one of the clients I was working with before, he was doing 16 hours a day. And now I've got him down to doing 8 hours, and then the next will do 4 hours. And it's just about blocking it down and becoming more efficient in what you're doing and getting the systems and processes in place to allow you to do this, to enjoy your life, because life's not all about just running businesses and spending hours in there, because you're going to end up just going downhill and you're going to be depleted at some stage, and then you're not going to be able to operate in your business the best. So the more efficient you are, the more happy you are, the more time you get to spend outside in nature enjoying what you actually like doing, the better your business will be, the higher the results will be. And then if you want to take it a little bit further, I'm a little bit anal with this. Just as a quick one, I've got a template for exactly my whole day, which I like to do. So I'll wake up at 7, I'll go for a walk, and then 8 till 9 I'm reading, meditating, 9 till 10 is the gym. You can see where I'm going with this. So you have your focus work block, then you have your whole day block. And if you want to be efficient, if you want to get everything that you want to get done in that day, be precise with your time and make sure that you are using it wisely, because time is the only asset we do not get back. So do not waste it. Focus on what you enjoy doing, what's going to push the business forward, what makes you happy, and write it down and structure it correctly. So good luck. Try and use these templates. Go away, structure your time, structure your day, structure your week, and enjoy living your life and having the best results your business has ever had.